Hi there, I'm Richard Griffiths with Hybrid Technologies. What we're looking at here is the LX75. As the founder of Hybrid Technologies, I get really excited about this because this is our first entree into sports cars. We make the smart car, the lithium smart car, the little two-seater, New York City taxi cab. We do a lot of different vehicles, but this is the first real kick-ass thing that we make. 600 horsepower. It uses a motor from Switzerland. This is where you plug it in. And it simply uses a 110 or 220 outlet, so 4 hours charge time. The design of the car really is based on trying to do something really different. We're using it kind of an Italian style. It definitely is something that we're looking at as a head turner. It really shows off to people that you can have you can have an electric car and it can still be cool. Driving around New York City, this car has been getting a lot of attention because people are just so curious about what it is. Then they find out that the thing's electric, and it gets them even more excited. So, how this car works is it's using standard lithium cells, 100 watt cells. It is using a motor developed in Switzerland. The equivalent horsepower is around 600 horsepower. And it makes no noise. The car itself it's not the best day to be driving in a convertible. The car itself is around 2,136 pounds, which means basically that the car is weighs less than half of what a Jetta or a Golf would weigh. That's one of the advantages. It's made with all carbon fibers, so that was another thing that makes this thing pretty unique. It's carbon fiber, so again, it's got the strength of steel, but obviously we don't have the weight. It's very simple in the design, very simple aesthetically. We didn't want to keep it with too many gauges, too many things, because really it's a purist car. It's somebody who wants to buy something completely different. Eventually, as we develop more of these vehicles, and we see that the market's interested in these kinds of vehicles, we're going to start adding more features. But for now, we're more into just the power of the car. Again, a car like this is not something that the average consumer wants or needs. A car like this is really something that we want to try to show off, really. It's a show-off car. It's trying to show people that just because you're driving an electric car doesn't mean that you have to drive a little golf cart. This clearly shows that I think we're starting to see a lot more examples of people wanting something different, something unique, and this is a great thing for that. Again, the other vehicles that we make are a lot more practical. The PT Cruiser, the Crossfire, these vehicles are all very, very practical. This isn't. This is something that you would use to, I think, certainly show off, show the neighbors that you have something that nobody else has, and really it's just a great business card. That's really what it is. The car weighs 2,000 pounds. It's all carbon fiber. It uses lithium ion batteries. 600 horsepower, so this thing is really meant just to highlight the power of lithium. The vehicle itself is designed using an Italian design. Its main function really for us is to just highlight the fact that lithium and electric vehicles are not what you typically think a vehicle would be. It's not a putt-putt vehicle. This thing is an ass kicker. It's very fast. It's a great way for people to see what you can do with a lithium vehicle. There is other vehicles out there. There's the Tesla, which is a great example. And this is really our way of entering that market. There is a huge market for these vehicles. Again, because a lot of celebrities that we work with, for example, George Clooney has one of our cars, the smart car. Warner Brothers, we work with all kinds of different celebrities. Al Gore. All of these personalities, they're all looking for alternative vehicles, lithium vehicles. And so with that said, we've got to provide vehicles for all different types of personalities. Somebody's going to want a smart car, and we've never wanted a car like this. Now somebody else, for example, a celebrity, an artist, like Puff Daddy, for example, he's going to want something that's going to show, you know, it's stylish, it's cool, it's green, but it's not boring. That's what this car does. It takes the boring factor away from these vehicles and gives people something that they can really show off with.